Hello everyone, good evening and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, Miss Puji. Let me introduce myself. My name is Marta Ranggabella and you can call me. On this discussion, we'll present the topic from the semantic course and light semantic course. This topic discusses the roles of meaning in sentence. I hope this presentation can be clearly understood. So, the introduction. Semantic roles are a fundamental concept in semantic that explaining the relationship between participants in a sentence and the action or state expressed by the verb. In other words, semantic roles help users understand who is involved in an event and what role each participant plays in everyday communication. On speakers do not only rely on grammatical structure but also on meaning to interpret sentence. Semantic roles allow users to analyze the meaning more deeply by focusing on the function of each participant rather than their position in a sentence. So, importance of semantic roles in linguistic. Semantic roles are important in linguistic studies for several reasons. First, they help distinguish meaning from syntax. Two, sentences might have different grammatical forms but share the same semantic roles. Second, semantic roles are useful in explaining ambiguity in sentence. By identifying the roles of participants, we can better interpret the intended meaning. Third, semantic roles are applied in various linguistic fields such as language learning, translation, pragmatics, and discourse analysis. Next, theoretical background. The theory of semantic roles originates from Carl Fillmore's cast grammar introduction, and Fillmore argued that verbs require a set of the participants' arguments, and each argument has a specific semantic function or role. According to Fillmore, these roles are universal and exist regardless of the grammatical structure of the sentence. This theory emphasizes that understanding language requires more than analyzing sentence form; it requires analyzing meaning. So, relationship between syntax and semantic roles. Although syntax and semantic are closely related, they serve different functions. Syntax and focus on sentence structure, while semantic roles focus on meaning. For example, the boy broke the window. The window was broken by the boy. In both sentences, the boy against the window. Painting. Even though the grammatical roles change in the semantic roles remain constant. Type of semantic roles. Again, the again is the entity that intentionally performs an action. For example, John opened the door. Painting. The painting is the entity that undergoes the action or is affected by it. Example, John opened the door. The theme refers to an entity that is moved or whose position change. For example, she placed the book on the table. Experiencer. The experiencer is an entity that experiences a mental, emotional, and or sensory state. For example, she feels happy. An instrument. The instrument is the means by which an action is performed. So, for example, he cut the paper with scissors. Beneficiary. The beneficiary is the entity that benefits from the action. For example, Semadi a check for her sister. Location. The location refers to the place where an action occurs. For example, they meet at the library. Analysis and discussion. Semantic growth help explain how meaning is preserved across different sentence forms. This is particularly important in analysis, specific construction, question, and complex sentence. For example, the manager approved the proposal. The proposal was approved by the manager. The semantic rules remain the same. The manager again the proposal painting. This analysis demonstrates that semantic rules are dependent of grammatical structure and focus on meaning. So, application of semantic rules. Semantic rules are widely applied in language teaching to help learners understand sentence meaning, translation, to preserve meaning across language communication and language, such as machine translation and natural language and processing understanding. Semantic rules help avoid misinterpretation and ensure accurate communication. So, the conclusion. Semantic rules play a vital role in semantic analysis by explaining how participants interact with action and events in a sentence. They help linguistic and language learn understand meaning beyond surface grammatical structures. In conclusion, semantic rules demonstrate that meaning in language is systematic, structured, and closely connected to human cognition and communication. So that is the end of my presentation on semantic rules. I hope this explanation has helped you understand the topic better. And thank you for your attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.